Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Time for another coffee and a card. I am really excited about the card I have to show you today because it is featuring one of my favorite suites out of the March online exclusive products. So I'm going to wait for a few people to come in. So if you're on the replay, thank you so much for your patience. And then I will turn my camera over and we will make a card together. So let me show you what I'm using today. This is the Lasting Linen stamp set. I love this set so much that I bought two because I couldn't find the first one after it came and still haven't found it. So I bought another one. I love it that much. And then I'm using Paradise Garden. You know what? I got to lift this up even higher. Hold on. Here we go. And I think I used this last week, but I am primarily using this for the thank you and the banner die. That's really all I'm using today. The sentiment and the banner die. So pretty easy there. But the star of the show today, my friends, is the Delicate Dreams designer paper, which goes with the Delicate Dreams stamp set. And even though this came out in the March online exclusives, and I am very sad to say that even though this is a brand new suite and brand new designer paper, it was so popular, and you'll be able to see why in a minute, that it is back ordered. So if this is a paper that you would like, what I highly recommend is that you go into the Stampin' Up! Store and there's a little place where you put in your email address, and then it will let you know when this is back in stock, but it won't be back until April. I don't know if you could see this. Okay, I'm going to bring my camera down just a little. Look in these little leaf spots. See, it is copper foil or bronze foil. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I have another surprise for you on this paper. This is one of our new ink colors. I don't know what it's called, but it will be coming out in May. So how cool is that? So here's the back. Nice mossy meadow. Here's the front. And you can see all that gorgeous shine. And then it's got the gray granite for the background. Now you can really see this new in color. And in the center of the flowers, you can see the foiling. It is so gorgeous. And I love this, believe it or not. This is crumb cake, and it just looks like a linen background, which I am going to try to recreate today because I am hoarding this paper. And we've got this one here. There we go. So you can see that. Look at this one, guys. I know that those are like little flowers, but this is Secret Sea and the copper or the bronze foiling, depending on your opinion on it. And this is definitely a paper I would use. Oh, what's on the back? Oh, yes, let me wait. This is definitely a paper that I would use on a masculine card, by far. I think it's gorgeous. And then now you can really see that new in color. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my hands on those. And then this paper, how gorgeous is this? I just think the colors are different. I don't know any other way to say it. And I know a lot of you might disagree with me, and that's totally okay. But I would definitely use this for a masculine card. I absolutely would. And then look how cute this is. It actually made me really sad that this was on the back of this, because this is one of the few papers that I would use all of it. But it's on both sides, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to be, I don't know, smart about what I do. Okay, so the colors I'm using today are, it would help if I could show you. The colors I'm using today are Crumb Cake and Mossy Meadow. And like I said, I'm only using the thank you. I think it actually looks better there. The thank you out of the Paradise Garden set. Then for the base card, I'm using Gray Granite. Look at all this loveliness. I'm using the banners. I pre-stamped one just to, if I ran out of time, I'll skip that step. And then I've got basic white and Mossy Meadow cut out of that banner die. You can see it looks really small here, but it's actually, all of the stamps in there are quite large. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those. And then I've got this gorgeous paper, and I want to show you right now how I did this. Basically, I had a 4 by 5 1/4 sheet of the designer paper, and then I'm going to show you how you cut that. I brought another piece out at the last minute, right before I was going live. I thought, you know, they're probably going to want to see how I do that. So you could see that this is 4 inches. No, you can't because it's up too high. This is 4 by 5 1/4, so the same size. And what I do is, this is your cutting track, and you can use that as a guide. So I'm going to stick the corner right in that cutting track. Okay, I'm going to have to go up higher so you can see. And then I'm going to rotate it and put the other corner right in the cutting track. So it's very simple because you just line up with the cutting track. And then you just go whoop, and you have 2 perfect triangles. How cool is that? Okay, so let me get that out of the way. And let's build our card. I am going to start. Oh, I left my glue out. Hold on. I am going to start with putting the inner in, and I need your help. The card is actually going to go this way. And I am going to put this in here. So what I need to know, and I'll give myself some time, is, look at this, guys. It's just a spare piece of what I cut. So gorgeous. I'm trying to decide if I want to put it on at all or stamp or write something on the inside, if I want to put it there, or if I want to put it there. I originally, when I was going to do this card, it was going to be a portrait, but now, so that would have been easy. I would have just put it down here, but now I'm not sure. So give me your opinion. Right, left, not at all. Because honestly, I can't figure it out. I don't usually do the designer paper along the bottom when I am doing landscape cards. I don't do that many landscape cards. I should do more. I really should. Oh, that reminds me. Will someone remind me to show you one of our new kits? Okay, so what's everybody saying? Kathy puts it on the right. Michelle puts it on the left. Noran puts it on the right. So far, 2 rights and 1 left. Okay, I'm going to go on the right only because I was outvoted. So I'm going to line this up. That's so funny because I'm with Michelle. I usually put it on the left. Isn't that funny? Okay, so there we have the inside of our card. Again, that gorgeous foiling. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am then going to, I shouldn't have done that. I got ahead of myself, but that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. I am going to bring out this gorgeous lasting linen stamp. And I am actually, guys, I'm going to surprise you. There's the hard plastic at the bottom, and then there's just this top part that you want to save, by the way. Don't get rid of that. And I'm going to use my desk as the block. I know that sounds weird. I'm going to take crumb cake, and I'm going to stamp this onto the gray granite. So I wanted a darker color. And I'm just going to lightly move my ink pad all over, concentrating on the center. Now, I don't want to rub it this way because it's linen. It's the look of linen. So it's very small, but it's sharp. You know, photopolymer stamps can be sharp, unlike regular rubber stamps. And if I went like this, I would eventually start to scrape the foam off my ink pad. So I don't want to do that. Okay, so let me close that up. So if you notice little things on your stamps, like they look like little nubs you get on your clothes, that is because your photopolymer stamps are kind of scraping that foam pad. Okay, now because I put the inside in first, I have to be careful and make sure I am, in fact, putting the right side down. And then you could just take a piece of copy paper, whatever you want, and but make sure you cover it or you're going to have ink all over your fingers. Ask me how I know. You just kind of have to be careful and go slowly because you don't want to move the stamp. So just kind of rub it. There we go. That'll get a good transfer going. And then carefully lift it up. Whoops, I just moved it. I didn't want to do that. And there you have that gorgeous. Now, before you say, Barb, you did a horrible job inking that stamp up, I wanted to show you that those imperfections are actually in the stamp. And I love that they did that. It just makes your stamping a lot easier. Isn't that fun? Now I'm going to lift this up so you can see it. So pretty. I love this background stamp. Now, I'm going to take the designer paper so you can get 2 cards out of this one piece of paper. And one of the things you want to do is you want to get your ink all the way to the end without putting very much here. Because if you put too much here, it's going to squish out. So you got to be careful with that. Oh, I got glue on my mat. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it, got to make sure I go the right way here. We're going to put it up. And I'm not going to worry as much about lining it up at the bottom as I am at the top. Now, somebody is going to ask me, and you are going to be extraordinarily right, I think this needs a border here. That would be very easy to do, and I probably should have, but I wanted to keep this card as simple as possible, and I didn't want to distract from my sentiment. And I'm going to go ahead and use the one I've already stamped, but well, no, I'll do it real quick. Hold on. Problem is I have to do it real quick, and we all know that's not good for Barb. But this stamp is actually a lot easier to put in this banner, to the point where I thought, oh, I should stamp first and then cut. But it's actually pretty easy, I am surprised to say. So there we go. See? Not hard at all. And then I'm going to offset it. I'm going to bring this back in because I don't trust. And to do this, I am just going to put glue right here. Okay, because what I want to do is offset this a little bit, and this will hold it. So I'm not going to worry about putting a ton of glue. Just get that out of the way. And I'm going to offset it following the pattern. Whoops. So again, not difficult to do. And it's not totally down yet, so I'm hoping I don't move it, but I got to get through this. So let's just put our dimensionals on, and you can put more dimensionals here to kind of give that extra holding power, so to speak. I do not need to be putting this many on. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just in Stampin' Dimensional heaven. Okay, and then I'm going to take these off. Are you a fan of Mossy Meadow? I was not. And then I started designing with it. Oh, this has been a couple of years ago. And I thought, oh, I actually do like this color a lot. So if you're like me and have been converted to Mossy Meadow, welcome to the Mossy Meadow team. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to try to put this right in the middle. There we go. I should have gone over this way more. I know that already, but we'll just live with it. And then I tied a ribbon out of the new Gray Granite trim. I love Gray Granite. It is, oh, I love this color. So let me get that out of the way. I got to tell you, this ribbon is supposed to go here, but I may put it here. Oh, now I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to stick with my original. See, I left more room so it could go here. And that covers up the, you know what, guys? I'm just going to go with it. I don't like it. What do you guys think? Oh, I hate when I do something like that. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. Okay, and then we are going to use the Pearls of Beauty because I thought this was a perfect color for this card. And let me see. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I think we'll put this one. Now that I moved the ribbon, I may not like these dots here anymore, but we're going to just go with it. And I'm going to put a small one. No, I'm going to do all the same size. Right. Ooh. Right here. I think these look weird over here without the ribbon. What do you guys think? I don't like the big one there. That's one thing. You know what? I think I said this the other day, and I really mean it. It feels like sometimes I take more time putting my embellishments on than it took me to make the whole flipping card. So I'm quite not sure what that means and says about me, but there you go, guys. There is our finished card. What do you think? Okay, if you download the tutorial, the first card I did, you will see that I had the ribbon over here because I had this moved over, and the embellishments, the Pearls of Beauty, I think looked better when I had the ribbon over here, but I'm going to stick with it. All right, let me move my camera back over. I hope you like this card. I haven't really had a chance to look at the comments, so let me see. Oh, good. I love that too. I think that linen look is just so pretty. Guys, I got to show you this. Wait a minute. I'm rubbing my neck here. Hold on. And I'm like, what is that? I thought, what is that? Guess what it is? It's an element. Can you see it? Okay, I can't do this. I can't do two cameras at once. I'm not smart enough. Look at that. It's one of the Pearls of Beauty. Okay, I usually find Stampin' Dimensional backings. I don't usually find Pearls of Beauty on my neck. So you guys have a great week. I will talk to you next Wednesday. I'll be back with another coffee and a card. And on Sunday, I'll be back with Step It Up Stamping. Talk to you later, my friends. Bye.